What it is, my tin... No, stop. Would you stop playing with my balls? Please. Oh, crap. Actually, that's a double entendre. Yeah. That's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about Nightwave Series 2, and this has deformed into something... But let's talk about Nightwave Series 2. Many of you are going to say, but Peace, you're behind the times, and you're absolutely right. And you're just going to... Anyway. But, yeah, I'm behind the times, but I just wanted to give Nightwave Series 2 a fair shake. Because there have been some changes from Series 1 to Series 2. And I didn't want to judge it before I actually experienced it. So let's take a look at Nightwave Series 2 and see if it's good, bad, or ugly. So first things first, and I think this is important to talk about, Nightwave Series 1 had some fantastic rewards in it, and Nightwave Series 2 has some fantastic rewards in it. So that hasn't changed, okay? The rewards are well worth spending your time to rank up in Nightwave. It absolutely is worth it. I mean, yeah, you've got some emissary creds, and I'll get to that here momentarily. You've got your sigils, you've got your emblems, you've got robotic slots, you've got some stencils, Sugatras, you've got several unique weapon mods, weapon augments this time around. You've got some Forma bundles, there's your emblem, you've got ship decorations, you've got this nice little Arlo statue, reactors if you need them. Only one shot of 20,000 Kuba this time. Now, at first, I was really bummed about this, but no reason to be, and I'll get to that momentarily. Warframe slots, you've got more ship decorations in the form of noggles, more creds, Exilus adapters, and if you like K-drives, there's a scroll here, just like there was in Series 1. Probably one of the coolest looking ephemeras in Warframe to date. You've got another unique weapon augment, cred offerings, a very cool looking two-handed Nakana skin. If you guys and gals were wanting a big giant ass sword skin, but you didn't want to pay plat, DE's giving you one, and I'll show you that here. Another weapon augment, which I'll never use. Why wouldn't I just use the Purity Syndicate mod over this, and without taking half of my damage from a body shot? So yeah, but you know, it's there. Forma bundle, Umbra Forma, which, listen, I stand by my statement that I don't think Umbra Forma should exist in the game. Okay, I just don't think it should exist. I think it should have been added to that polarity should have been added to the Forma that we already have. At the very least, I wish Umbra Forma was more prevalent if you were going to add it, but I'm still grateful to have it. There is an unranked Arcane Grace, as well as a disgusting piece of armor, which is this Protosomid shoulder guard. Yeah, it's flat out disgusting. The arrows sticking through it, pretty cool. Other than that, maybe I would use it on a Nidus. Probably not other Warframes. This is intriguing, though, and this does bring up a question that many of us have had for years in Warframe, which is, why doesn't armor, like shoulder armor, chest, legs, why doesn't it actually add to our armor rating? Because it's just purely cosmetic, but it's still called armor, right? Well, this brings up an interesting point for me, which is, you'll notice this word symbiotically. Wouldn't it be really cool? Wouldn't this make this shoulder guard 100 times more cool? And wouldn't you be more apt to run it if it was symbiotic, in the sense that it actually gave and took something away from your frame? Say, for example, it took away X amount of shields and added to your health, or took away shields and added to your armor. Something along those lines, just throwing it out there. I think that would make this infinitely more cool. The cool factor would definitely go up in my books. But yeah, as it stands, it's disgusting looking. It's hideous, but I would probably run it if there was some sort of a symbiotic relationship between the frame and this disgusting monstrosity. I'm still grateful to have a DE. I'm not being ungrateful, trust me. The appearance, you're going for a disgusting look, and mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. It is disgusting. As I said, maybe I'd run it on a Nidus, but that's probably where it would stop. So for me, but you know my motto: if you like it, run it. That's always been my motto, and always will be. If you like it, run it. Period. The end. And we have some Sentinel cosmetics. If you're looking for some Sentinel cosmetics and the ones that Barrow offers in your bag and the ones in the market maybe don't fit the bill, maybe these will. And apparently we get the floor with these as well. That's awesome. Thank you for the floor tile, DE. Where can we put that in our ship? But yeah, so there's that. And probably one of the coolest operator outfits in the game to date, arguably, because this is a matter of personal taste. It's a little too or edgelord for me. I mean, everybody and their dog runs black and red, says the guy with a black and red Wukong. Moving on. I would probably try some different color combos on this, but colors aside of this cosmetic, I think it's really cool looking. So yeah, that'd be exciting to get. So those are the rewards you have to look forward to. Let's talk about these challenges. Now, the points that you get for the challenges have been reduced. They were 9,000 in Season 1 versus 7,000 here in Season 2. I don't have a problem with this. In fact, I even think 7,000 is too much. I think this probably should have been to 5,000. The challenges have become far simpler in Series 2 than they were in Series 1, thanks to a segment of the Warframe community wanting these to all be soloable. And they are now, and they're very easy now. And so the points have to reflect that. So from 9,000 to 7,000, I think DE's being generous. But, I don't have a problem with it. I think it perfectly reflects the reduction in difficulty. So the reduction in points makes perfect sense in my book. I have no problems with that. The points, like I said, I'm at rank 26. I think I've only missed 1,000 points to date, and I'm still at 26. Once you start factoring in devotees spawning on you, you get 50 per shot anytime they spawn. I honestly, though, I don't have them spawn on me that often, but then I didn't have them spawn on me that often to revive me either. So I guess maybe that may play a part. I'm not sure. But let's take a look at the cred offerings, because this is where things get interesting. Now, there were things in the old alert system, and I'm not talking about Series 1, I'm talking about before that. There were always certain things in the old alert system. For example, Indo, Kabat genetic codes, Kubro eggs, Kuba, as an example. And while they have removed a 10,000 shot of Kuba from the reward pool, they now offer you a 10,000 shot of Kuba for 50 emissary creds. Hallelujah! Thank you, DE. That is freaking fantastic. And it makes perfect sense. If we're calling this an alert system from the old alert system, there needs to be some consistency there. And one thing, in my opinion, similar to this Kuba that needs to be added is Indo. Needs to be added, in my opinion. We need to be able to, the player needs to decide whether they want to use their emissary creds for Indo or Kuba, because Indo was always in the old alert system. Likewise, I still think Kabat genetic codes need to be added, and I guess along those lines, Kubro eggs. Now, Kubro eggs, agreed, are extremely easy to get, but if a player needed one on the fly, didn't want to run a mission, was running out of time, they needed to go to work, get to bed before work, whatever, school, giving them the option to buy a Kubro egg or 5, whatever, for a small amount of emissary creds, I think that's fair. But the bigger question is the Kabat genetic codes. I shouldn't have to buy the Inaros quest over and over and over again from Barrow to earn Kabat genetic codes. There should be a way in-game to earn them, and as far as I'm concerned, Nightwave, it should be a very credible way to earn Kabat genetic codes. So I still think those need to be added, all 3 of those things, Indo, Kabat genetic codes, and I guess along with the genetic codes, Kubro eggs. I would like to see that added. Personal preference. Consistency from one alert system to another, in my opinion. They had the typical weapon skins, aura mods, alternate helms, Nitane, Vabin, and some reactors and catalyst. So that all has pretty much stayed the same. I am thankful to see the addition of the Kuba, though. That frickin' rocks. But with all those things said, yeah, really, as far as I'm concerned, Nightwave Series 1 was a smashing success. Nightwave Series 2, smashing success as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, DE. Frickin' it rocks. It rocks just as hard as Series 1. Now this is where we get to the question part. First question, is there going to be a prestige as there was in Series 1? If you know, put it down in the comment section. If we have a concrete statement from DE in regards to whether or not we're going to have a quote-unquote prestige, whether it was the same as Series 1 or if it's been tweaked or if it's going to be completely different, I would love to know that. And I haven't heard a statement from DE in regards to that. However, if there is no prestige, I do need to kind of lodge a complaint here, because Nightwave is the singular event that keeps me engaged with the game. Understand, prior to Nightwave, my typical MO was I would hop on, log on, get my sign-in reward, boom, I would sign off and go do something else. That was my typical MO. All right. The only other time that you would catch me on is if there were new primes, if there was a new weapons, if there were new warframes, something on those lines. I'd hop on, get them, do what I needed to do, and then I'd go back to hopping on, get my login, hop off. Nightwave keeps the player engaged, so I think that there needs to be a prestige, because this is the only thing that keeps me staying on. This is the only thing that keeps me running missions, rather than just hopping on, hopping off. So yeah, hopefully there is a prestige. If there isn't, then you're going to see me doing my typical hop on, grab my login reward, hop off, bye-bye, I'm gone. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if DE is going to add a prestige or if they are not. I just don't know. So that's the first question. My second question more has to do with story. I know, like story, what? Yeah, listen, I'm a stickler for a good story. For me, gaming is like interactive TV. All right, and a big single-player, story-driven RPG for me, that's like an interactive movie. All right, and I love it. I absolutely adore it. When we have really deep, rich characters and character development and story, I freaking love that stuff, man. I do. So that brings me to story here in Nightwave. What happened between all of these episodes? I've watched all the episodes, and there's this dramatic shift between these devotees spawning and rezzing players to now attacking us. What happened? Why did they become hostile? And I've watched episode 1, 2, and 3 numerous times, and there's really no explanation. I mean, I get that there's this idea that these people are trying to impress Arlo, the puppet monster. I get it. But is that why they're attacking us, to try and impress Arlo? Is Arlo giving the order to attack Warframes for some, Tenno, I should say, for some reason? Or is this just her way of trying to impress them, just like similar to jumping into these hives or whatever? I'm kind of lost. I feel like I missed an episode somewhere. Like there should be some sort of an interlude or something, like episode 2.5 that explains why they've gone from friendly to hostile just so quickly and so dramatically. So again, it's a minor niggle, it's a minor complaint, but yeah, I kind of feel like I missed a step somewhere for this dramatic change over. But that's kind of my only real question in regards to Nightwave. So bottom line, yeah, you should be running Nightwave. Like, why wouldn't you take the free loot just for doing stuff you would normally and ordinarily do, right? So let's take a look at some of these rewards, and we'll see what you all think about them. So let's take a look at the sword skin first. So this is the sword skin, and I tell you what, it's pretty cool looking. As I said, if you're a guy or gal out there and you've been wanting a big ass sword skin and you didn't want to pay for it, DE's giving you one right here. And it is a cool looking skin. It really is. No argument there. Downside, it's only for the two-handed Nikana. Why is that a downside? Because there's only one two-handed Nikana in the entirety of the game, currently. But with that said, the Tatsu isn't a bad sword. It really isn't. It's not a bad weapon at all. And I would not blame anybody for wanting to run the Tatsu. It's got a really cool gimmick as well. But it's a good sword. It really is. It's kind of overshadowed by Zaw's, but other than that, yeah, I could totally understand why somebody would run the Tatsu just for the skin. I really could. That moves us on to the ephemera. So this is the spore ephemera you get from Nightwave at the feet of my Wukong Prime. And yeah, arguably one of the coolest looking ephemeras out there. Now, as far as I'm concerned, my favorite ephemera is the Lotus ephemera that you got from watching the Tenacon stream. But if you missed that, yeah, this is. And I do find it ironic that I did, in one of my other videos, I mentioned that I think it was the Bleeding Body ephemera or whatever, it looked like your Warframe was crapping paint. Well played, DE. You got me, because this actually looks like your Warframe is crapping and it's splashing up in slow-mo. Yeah, tell me that's not what that looks like. Tell me. Yeah. Well played, DE. You win. Yep. 10 points. You got me. But yeah, this is a really cool looking ephemera, and if you don't have the Lotus ephemera, you might want this one instead, and all you got to do is run Nightwave, and you don't even have to build it, so you don't have the resource sink of the typical monstrosity of ephemeras. And this is definitely, as I said, far cooler than many of the other ephemeras that you do have to build. So yeah, there you go. And the other thing, I think that was all I wanted to show you, was the ephemera and the big ass sword. Oh, side note, I just want to be clear, my Wukong is not black and red. I went with the classy Harley Davidson black and chrome, right? The black leather and chrome, because that's always classy, right? Yep. But yeah, there is a kind of hint of red, but yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. But seriously though, there's nothing wrong with black and red. If you like it, run it. You know, I'm kidding here, but anyway, so yeah, that's the Nightwave. You know, Nightwave Series 1 was fantastic. Nightwave Series 2, shaping up to be fantastic as well. Like I said, the only thing that's really kind of overhang the cloud that's approaching is Prestige, and I am at rank 26 now, so I've only got 4 more ranks before I find out the hard way whether or not this continues on or whether it stops. All those things said, I also want to add, DE, thank you for the Space Rumba bundle. I think they can move my decorations around in my ship. That's a minor complaint, but yeah. They are very obnoxious as well, but I'm still grateful, so thank you very much. But let me know down in the comment section how you guys and gals out there are dealing with Nightwave Series 2. Are you getting what you want? Are you enjoying it? And until next time, peace and grease.